Oh yeah, do I hear any sound? Yeah, I hear sound.
And your OBS hates you.
Test. There's that.
Okay, so on stream we can hear me, Wraith, everyone else except you, Sharka.
Weird.
Just a heads up. I'll give everyone the intro in the meantime while you're fiddling with things. So, welcome back, everyone, to our D&D session, The Prince of Pain and the Shadowing Worlds, Episode 13, Chapter 5, Part 2, The Stoneheads, Zardo Firesong. Zeph's going to give us a quick recap, but before he does, Sharka, let me know if you're up and running again with stream and your voice and things going through.
Let me do a mic check. Can anybody in stream hear me?
Yeah, I heard you on stream, I think.
It's detecting it on my end. I don't know if it's coming through. Let me unmute.
Yep. Yeah, I muted. I heard it, so I think we're good now. We did skip last week in D&D. We had some scheduling issues. Tofu had some big tests this week, and Radix also was working, and Rate started a new job and is getting another job, but we hope that our schedule will continue to do either Tuesdays or Wednesdays every week moving forward. But we'll talk about that after today's session. Zeph, whenever you're ready, let's bring us back in. What happened last time on The Prince of Pain and the Shadowing Worlds?
So last time we entered in with the party waking up from their slumber. We decided to sleep kind of early, and we got up about 4 o'clock in the morning, thanks to Tofu's Liam's tiny hut spell. We were able to sleep safe.
Yes.
We kind of gathered everything up and were immediately greeted by some crocodiles that came from Terra, but were slightly altered. Some of them were hyper aggressive and very large and kind of red and glowy. With the help of the fourth elder gnome, Loki, we were able to dispatch them with relative ease. It was a good fight. And then Loki decided that he was going to report back to town, that the rift had been closed, followed by trading Sharka staffs and upgrading Sharka with Loki's staff. We proceeded farther south down the river, following the heads of the different stoneheads, where we came across an encampment, a shoddily made encampment of goblins and hobgoblins. It was still dark, so under the cover of night and using the shadows, we kind of crept around, got a feel for the land. Sharka was able to neutralize some traps, so we didn't set off the alarm. We were able to get pretty close, and it started with a fight. They kind of started to patrol, and we got into fight. We dispatched the goblins relatively easily, most of the goblins. I think there are still some to the north. But we dispatched most of them pretty good. And then all of a sudden, the head goblin up on the platform wiggled his fingers, said some nasty magic words in Goblinese, and the dead bodies re-arose, engulfed in flames and all fiery, demony looking, and now we are about to kick some fire demon ass.
Awesome. Thanks for the recap, Zeph. I appreciate it. Exactly what happened. And again, this was 2 weeks ago, so I know you guys haven't been in the game since 2 weeks ago. However, last we left off, you guys were literally in the middle of a battle. You guys, I believe Mir crashed right through the freaking fence, jumping into the middle of this encampment. You guys did very well to just straight up destroy these things. They're just little shitty goblins. But Zardo Firesong, the guy up on a pillar, that is a weird looking kind of goblin with some like cloth robes on, a wicked looking like wand or something and wielding fire. Casted a bunch of spells, counterspelled Orpheus from half across the map, and you guys are in the middle of this fight. So we're going to bring you back in. But before we do, I'm going to bring you back to the map, and I'll show you guys what these things look like once again to refresh everyone's memories. What's going on in the chat? You guys... Oh, okay, never mind. We're good. Wraith, make sure you roll your thing for the session.
Thank you. I've been away too long. I forgot things.
Yeah. What chapter are we in? We in chapter...
Oh, that's a decent roll. I like it.
I think the game sounds a little low too. I don't know if you want to turn it up.
Wait, is that? Yeah, hold on. Turn it on your end. Oh, I don't hear any sound.
And also last week, and I don't think you discussed this with the team, Orpheus, but before you guys left the little camp area after you killed the crocodiles, the Elder Gnome pointed out some type of carving on a tree. This should now ring out to you, Orpheus, as possibly a signal that you guys were about to approach a goblin encampment led by Zardo Firesong. Unfortunately, you didn't decipher that or look into it further other than saying, oh, wow, there's a fire symbol on a tree.
No, I failed the check.
Yes.
So, he was there though.
Without further ado, I know it's been 2 weeks, boys, but we're jumping right back into the fight. Last we left off, it was Balance's turn. In a moment, I'm going to turn up the music and stuff. Let me know when it's at a good level. It does start off a little low.
I can hear it.
Yeah, I think it's coming through. No.
Sorry, it's going to be loud on my end for a bit.
You're good. Balance, you're up.
All right.
Again, you see from the dead bodies of these gnomes, some flames come flying out from Zardo's fingers, hits each one of these dead gnomes on the floor. They engulf in flames, begin to stand up and move as if they're going to proceed towards you. It looks like as they're walking, you can see flame following them, like their footsteps are on fire. The wall next to Traherne, Orpheus, Kahir, and you begins to ignite as these things get closer to it. Seems like these creatures are extremely, extremely hot. What would you like to do?
I am going to immediately attack this guy, the goblin to my left.
Okay. And give me a moment before you start your attacks. I'm just going to pop out all my character sheets. And I'll let you know when to do anything. You're going for a fire goblin?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
$15?
15 is not a hit.
Oh.
You have multi-attack.
I am, yeah. Holy shit.
Neither is 14. Backhand?
Yep, going for that next.
$18 is a hit. Barely. 3 bludgeoning. Right, as you retract your lance back to you, it almost looks like it would have taken fire damage if it was straight up made out of wood. but it's not. It's made out of metal. You could definitely see some scorch marks on the metal, but it doesn't look like it damaged your weapon at all.
Okay.
But it's something to take note of.
All right.
These things are fucking hot. And not in a sexy way.
Yeah.
You
Alright.
do have movement left on your turn. And possible bonus action. Oh no, you use your bonus action to do your heal. You have movement remaining.
I think I'm gonna remain where I'm at.
Okay. The fire goblin to the west of the wall is going to move south and begin to swipe at Orpheus with some fire claws. I'm assuming the 25 is a hit.
Yes.
You take 8 slashing damage and 5 fire damage. Remember, you do have some new resistances, so please double check before you start minusing your HP.
Yeah. No.
So 8 slashing and 5 fire.
Yep.
The goblin to the south of you is also going to move up to you and swipe at you twice. By the way, these things are emitting light within a 10-foot radius. That's what these circles are signifying around them. Can you guys see these red circles
No.
around these fire goblins? Do you guys see red circles?
No.
No.
Okay, let me edit them. Well, they take some damage. Now,
Is
do
that
they
one
have
to
red
my
circles?
right? Yeah, now they do.
Mhm.
Is that one to my right actually alive? Because he's standing in water.
He is. As he's standing next to you, though, the water is steaming and evaporating at his feet. That's how hot these things are. Orpheus, 2 more swipes coming in at you.
God damn. Oh my god, what is this? Bro!
Wow, those are some frickin' rolls.
Right?
Did you just roll 2 natural 20s?
On the first one is a crit. The second one, we're not going to take the double damage. So you take 15 slashing and 5 fire. And then the second one, you take 5 slashing and 5 fire.
How many is that? 15
So
and
15, that's
15,
20,
20,
20 and
35.
10. 20 slashing if you're doing, if you have resistances. So if you have resistance, you take
I don't.
half.
I don't.
You don't have
35,
resistance to slashing yet?
Nope. 35, right?
Okay. 30 in total.
Just 30.
Okay.
Still up?
Yep.
Not for
Okay,
long.
No. Ow!
Thorin, you're up.
Okay, so I guess I am going to try to move myself. So I'm gonna run over by Traherne here, and
You can get through that hole,
yeah,
depending on how much movement you have.
I have 10 more. You know what? Let me do that. This way I'm in Mir's range, so I have that bonus. Though I can't really heal that well from here. And I'm going to look at the fire goblin that is right there as I cast Ray of Frost.
Okay, go for it. 23 is a hit. Roll me damage.
$11.
How's this look? First time casting this cantrip?
Yep, so for Ray of Frost, what Thurin's doing is very similar to all of his other spells being summoned through the gods through the runes on his sword. He takes his sword and it starts glowing, like, instead of his sword turning into like this fiery image though, it almost like it's like burning ice cold, and the sword is glowing this blue radiant aura, and it just shoots straight towards the fire goblin.
Hell yeah. You successfully hit this thing. It reacts to this attack, which hits it in about its shoulder, and basically pierces right through. But as normally someone would start bleeding, this thing just, again, engulfs in fire, and continues to advance towards or attacking Orpheus. Anything else in your turn? You still have bonus action?
And then my bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and use my summon the spirit weapon on Mir for his turn,
Okay.
and that is it.
All right, so tick that on. You have 2 turns of spirit weapon, yes?
Yeah, 2 turns.
Okay. Trahern, fire is engulfing the wall next to you. There's a big hole in which Mir pushed through. 2 fire goblins swiping the shit out of Orpheus. Orpheus looking a little fucked up. What would you like to do? You also have some hobgoblins to the north coming down with another fire goblin or a couple of fire goblins.
I'm going to use my action to have lightning come down, and I'm going to aim for Zardo's hand that he's holding the staff in, or his weapon, to see if I can knock it out of his hand or cause him to drop it.
Okay, go for it. Roll me your storm cloud call lightning damage.
Oh, hold on, wrong sheet. There it is.
And it's a dex save. Which is a fail. It takes 17 lightning damage. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Sorry, give me 1 second. This thing broke. Alright, let's see if it'll cast now. Did. Cool. As you shock the shit out of this thing, you see Zardo turn to you, point a finger, and you are engulfed in flames, Trahern. You take 13 fire damage from a hellish rebuke. However, give me a dexterity save. Let's see how much damage it actually is. It should be 23, but it may be halved if you're successful on your dex. You are not. You take the full 23 points of fire damage.
Jesus Christ.
Welcome to level 5, boys. Anything else in your turn?
I'm going to... No, I'm passing. Go ahead.
Orpheus,
Um,
it is your turn. You have
so if
quite
I
a
have
few goblins trying to eat you or
Yeah, I know.
cook you for dinner.
I'm hurt. If I have a spell that do the cone, how does the cone work? 30. If a 30-foot cone, how does the cone work?
Depending on where you fire it,
Like it's from me. So how's a 30-foot cone? What, like from here to here, 30? Is
So
that
it's
how you do
directly from you. So
Yep.
let's see. A 30-foot cone would be 3 squares across, starting from the first. So it'd be 3 squares across this way.
it? This way, like this.
Yep.
So that means if I do it, I'm not able to hit both of them, right? Yeah.
You can position yourself, but you may take an attack of opportunity.
Alright. I will take out my dagger. I'm gonna take out my dagger for the first time, and you're gonna see it's like a smoke coming out of the new dagger, and then I can get it's like in gold, the just a black smoke going around me, and they give me 1d4 plus 4 every hit point. Yeah. Alright, and then I'm gonna stab that one in front of me. This one, the one that Thorin hit.
The one to your north.
Yeah, the one that Thorin hit. Oh,
Before you roll me damage, you take 10 fire damage from touching this creature with your attack. Roll me damage, unless you're downed.
roll. I take 10 damage. What do you mean you? Oh, okay.
You take 10 fire damage from
And then
touching
roll
this
the damage
creature. It
for-
has something
okay.
called Heated Body. I'm going to put it in the chat for you. Since you're the first creature within 5 feet of it to attack.
Okay. Then it's 6 piercing.
6 piercing. Okay.
Ooh, he's a piercer.
Anything else on your turn?
He's still alive?
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
Again, welcome to level 5.
Thought you did
You're also a
damage?
caster, and you're in the middle of fucking this whole thing.
Well, that's all I can do. But I'm gonna yell out the roof. It's like, don't touch them. It's burnt. So that everyone know.
Definitely burns.
But that enemy.
Burns
Mirror.
when I pee.
All right. So question for Mirror, my expand and shorten, because it has a very short duration. How much longer is on it?
You did it's 10 minutes, I said, right? Or something like that? And it was about 5 minutes when you guys entered into battle, so...
Alright, so
and
it's
each
gonna
turn
be-
is 6 seconds, so it's going to be a
Yes,
while.
it's going to be the WoW. Okay, so there goes
You
that
can,
other
you can
idea.
drop it if you want to drop it.
Does it take a action point to drop it?
No, this is like a special thing you can do as like a legendary action.
Alright, so let me enlarge Mirror. This way it's full 15 feet, and I'm assuming the pillar that Zardo is on is 15 feet high. So I should be able to reach Zardo.
You can attempt to, if he doesn't do anything while you guys are approaching. So what is Mir trying to do?
So Mirror's going to take a attack of opportunity as he moves away from the fire goblin, and I'm going to try to get him as close to...
It's 15
So
a
he's-
hit.
Mm-hmm.
9 slashing and 1 fire damage.
Hang on. Is 15 a hit? That's a good question. I believe it's not. Let me pull up Mirror's thing here. Wait, where is his armor class on my paper?
Should be at the top. It should
See,
be under
it's a
underneath his
miss.
name. It says armor class.
It's a miss.
Yeah, Mir is pretty tanky.
So as I'm right here, Mir is going to go ahead and attempt to attack Zardo.
Is he climbing the wall?
Is he out of melee range still?
Is he?
'Cause
No,
he should
no.
be-
So I'm asking, is he attempting to climb this wall?
No.
So Mir is a smaller size at the moment. Yes. Oh, you dropped it, right?
No, I dropped it, so he should be 15
Okay.
feet.
Yep. There you go. We'll say he is.
All right.
We'll
so
say
I'm
these
gonna.
these 4 squares here
Mm-hmm.
is within melee range, since he's in the
Alright.
center of those 4 squares.
So he is gonna go ahead and take that giant sword of his that's like 9 feet long and start swinging it right at Zardo. So the first double attack is a 22 and a 24.
And then a natural 20. Oh man.
The first one is a miss as he puts up his arms and a bubble comes in front of him.
What?
Actually, no, he used
no.
his reaction already to cast Hellish Rebuke. I apologize. Both hit.
And because they hit, I
13.
get to attack again for a 12 and a 10.
How would you like to kill Zardo?
So
As-
Mir,
Yep,
you
go
see
for
the giant spirit sword, which is the same sword as the Nocturne family sword. Literally, he's doing these quick succession thrusts at Zardo, and the sword, like almost like ethereal, is just slicing through Zardo and like whispering away like body parts just like flying off.
Wait, does the second 2 attacks hit at a 12 and 10?
It doesn't matter. The first 2 would have killed him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right.
I was hoping he would get shields to save himself, but no, he already used his reaction, so he can't do another reaction.
Surprised he had such little health.
Right. Well, it's everything
well,
else.
you
The
guys-
fire goblins.
You guys did attack him last session. He was down to 31 HP. Or something like that. Something close to the number that was rolled.
And then Jahang just hit him for 17.
Yep.
Or
And
he was hit
then
for 31. But he's dead now.
I'm gonna go ahead and move him up one more step towards the fire goblin
He's still
Up
alive?
Huh?
to end my turn.
What'd you say, Tofu?
The fucker around is still alive? Oh no!
Wait, what?
No!
He's,
like-
he's
do
wondering if the fire goblins are still alive or not.
Oh yeah, there's definitely still alive.
Oh no! No,
By the way, Mirror absolutely destroys this like pedestal as he was slamming down on Zardo or swishing through. This space that he was in, he kind of like knocked it over. The body does fall about here, and the fire surrounding him dissipates. Roll me an Arcana check, Thorin, since you witnessed this.
Right.
Probably the closest one to see Zardo there.
It is a 16.
The fire that was surrounding Zardo looks to be what was causing any goblins that deceased or fell to rise back up and become flame. So now that that fire is gone, most likely if you guys kill any more hobgoblins or goblins, they're probably not going to turn into fire goblins based on your Arcana check here.
All right. I think that is my turn.
And you said Mira is moving back forward.
Yeah,
right?
he moved back to Theron this way. He can kind of block Theron if needed.
The goblin to the north is going to move up to Traherne, but used up all of its movement to get to you. Kahir, your turn. Welcome back, big guy.
Well, him dying kind of takes my turn away from what I was going to do, so now what do I do? I guess we're just going to swing on the goblin to my north. And after hearing Orpheus call out, don't touch them, they're hot, I'm going to keep my distance.
Roll your attacks. 13's a miss.
Okay, why is it doing this? It's asking me to input a value every time I click it.
Every time you click a glaive.
Yeah, I never had to do that before, but now
What kind of value is it asking?
it's asking if I want to make the roll public or private.
Oh, did you turn it on? It's under your settings.
Mine tells me to do that every time I click the roll.
What's that under? I want to turn that off.
Let me look it up.
Let me see.
Go to the settings tab on the right and scroll to the bottom. You'll find a button that says apply default settings. Press it.
I'm guessing I have to be out of game then?
Let me see. Hold on. All right, so I reset it on the game. Everyone refresh Roll20. See if that fixed it.
I think you have to restart the music.
Huh?
The music, when I refreshed it, went away.
It didn't ask me though, so. Yeah.
Is it working now, Zeph?
Nope, still asking me to do public or private or whisper.
All right, do public and then we'll fix it after. You rolled a 16.
25 for the second one.
25 is a hit. Let me pop up the character sheets again.
That's going to get fucking annoying.
Yeah, I apologize. I know Radix has it set for some reason as well.
Yeah, that I've never been able to turn that off.
I've never had to deal with it, so it's weird that it's just now starting.
14 slashing. Which one? To the north or to the west?
Hold on.
Or east?
Add 2 more for my rage because my rage wasn't checked.
Okay. You said to the north, right?
Correct, to the north.
Okay, 16 points of damage.
And then the glaive hilt.
9
is a
is
miss.
a 10 is a miss.
That's it for Kier.
You have movement remaining. Anything else? Sticking there. Zeph, Kahir staying where he is.
Nope, he moved the fuck out.
All right. The 2 remaining hobgoblins to the north is going to, seeing Zardo fall, is going to advance south to try and meet Kahir. And Zardo is dead. Back to the top of the order. Valance, you're up.
I'm a person. All right, here we go. Let me find my location again because when I reset everything or refreshed, it kind of put
You
me in
guys
a weird
have
spot.
Yeah.
music?
Yeah,
I don't.
there we go. Okay, cool. I'm gonna take. Oh, stay there. Move, cat.
Let me know if
All
it
right.
starts, if the music comes back. Swim, I just redid them.
I'm gonna take a step forward, and I'm gonna attack this guy.
I hear him now.
I hear a cat.
24
Is that
is
a hit?
hit.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Do you have smites remaining?
Yeah, I had one more fucking level 1.
Okay.
Which I got a really good roll on. So,
What's the total on this one?
13, 27.
27. And you're attacking the one to the right of you.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was my first attack because I only had the one smite. So this is the second. It hit 24 hit first time, so that's another 12. Woo!
As you swing through, this thing falls to the ground and explodes in front of you. You take 12 fire damage, and this thing is dead.
I can do a dex saving throw though.
Make a dex save, yes. If successfully, take half damage.
Nope.
You are not successful. Take the full 12 fire damage.
All right.
Oh boy.
Hey Harry, I'm gonna kill the one right next to you.
Speaking of the one next to you, Harry,
I'm gonna die anyway, so.
the fire goblin to the south of Orpheus, 2 more claws come in.
Oh, yikers, bikers.
I'm down.
6 slashing of 4 damage, which is 10. And 15. Take 25 points of damage.
Dead.
Are you down?
Yeah.
We have our first downed player.
How far into the negatives did you go?
15.
Doran, you're up as you see Orpheus just get mauled by a fire goblin and fall to the floor. His body's starting to go on fire.
Oh boy. So how does spare the dying work?
Yeah.
Read it. Put in the chat. We can read it
Because
all
he's in
together.
the negatives. Yep. I'm clicking on the freaking public roll.
So what happens is essentially, basically, spare the dying is a touch. You have to be close to him.
Mm-hmm.
He becomes stable, but he's still unconscious, meaning he will be out of this fight until someone actually tries to wake him up.
All right.
But he has 0 HP, which means he has to be healed in order to actually awake. So he has to be at 1 HP or higher in order to wake up. However, if you do like Healing Word or Cure
Mhm.
Wounds, he will awaken immediately and be prone and back in the fight again and not
Alright.
on death's door.
So just to clarify,
So-
you're basically saying that instead of using the other ability, he can heal him enough to get back into the positive.
As long as you can heal 1 HP, he's back in the fight. If you do Spare the Dying is more for like, okay, the fight's over, but someone's downed and I'm out of spells.
All right.
You Spare the Dying, basically.
Got it. So, how far away am I to there? 10 feet. But I'd have to go through Chahern. All right.
You have to go through the wall,
Mhm.
around Traherne, yes, and take a attack of opportunity from a goblin to the north. The shitty goblin,
Alright.
not the fire goblin.
So instead, what I'm going to do is you're going to see Traherne take a sword, or Thurin take a sword and stake it in the ground, and you're going to see a little rune pop up right next to Orpheus down, and I'm going to face step myself directly to that position there. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my Cure Wounds. What level spell is going to be? I'm out of those. Crud.
And you guys use a lot of spells when
Yeah, it's
you're fighting
gonna
the
have to be
Krogs.
level 1. It's gonna
That
have
was
to be a
supposed
level
to be the
1.
warm-up, boys.
So it's gonna
Hey,
be 6 plus 3, so he's gonna get a 9 healing.
I'm up.
Orpheus, you awake. However, your cloak is on fire as you were downed. You might want to put that out on your next turn. But you do awake. You take a breath. He doesn't seem to be in danger again, Thorin, with 9 HP. So please put that, instead of negative, it's just at 0. You're at 9
Yeah.
HP now, Orpheus.
Yep.
So this is the first
Yeah.
time that someone was in death's door. You don't need to make any death saves at the moment. However, if you go down again, you will. So be very careful.
And Thurin's just gonna look around and go, I think I can only probably heal 1 or twice more times. I'm getting tired, and that is the end of my turn.
Traherne, it's your turn. Do you react?
I'm gonna crap. I'm going to double check this one more time to make sure I can reach it. And yeah. So I want to call lightning, but I want to call lightning. Is there a way for me to ping?
You have to move the cloud. So tell me where you're moving it.
Well, it's within radius. I don't know. It's going to block everything, but can you see this block right here? Can you see with the
A
ruler?
point. Storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius.
Right. So I guess I just move the whole thing over.
So you can get to about here. You can hit everything on the field, basically. You're fine.
So right, left. So the fire golem that's northwest of Orpheus, where I'm kind of putting my ruler. If you see that, I want to put it there so that I can hit both the hobgoblin and the fire goblin.
Yep, go for it. Give me the attack, damage.
Hit it.
You have to click. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta do this again.
Dex save.
13.
The hobgoblin rolled a 4, and the fire goblin is a 15. So it's going to take what?
I think it's half. Let me look.
Half damage.
Yeah.
What was the damage?
9.
9. They're both still up. Bonus action. Anything else on your turn?
No. Just gonna pass.
Okay. Orpheus.
I will get up half of my movement, and then I'm gonna attempt to put out a fire.
Okay. It's not an action or anything like that for the moment. Actually, yes, it is an action to actively attempt to put out the fire.
Yeah. And then you're gonna see me you're gonna see like the smoke come out my like underneath me and this wall up, and then you Misty Step. It doesn't because the teleport doesn't revoke the opportunity attack, right? Alright. So I'm gonna move.
That's how we've been playing it so far.
So I'm gonna move down here, 20, like right behind Nelia,
You going south?
right there.
Okay.
Here. Why can I? There you go.
I'll move you. There you go.
There you go. And then that's the end of my turn. I have nothing. Yep.
Mir, your turn.
All right, so Mirror is going to go ahead and take a look at that fire goblin directly to his north. And he is going to go ahead and hold on to his shield and plant the shield in the ground. And you're going to notice a nice little guiding bolt shoot straight out of it. Oh, I have to do it off of Thurns, though. It's a safe safe spell slot. And is guiding bolt at level 3. Why does it not let me choose a level?
It's already in there, I believe.
I just clicked on guiding bolt and it did that.
Yeah, so you have to hit the damage, hit the attack first. So it is an attack. Now click on the guiding bolt.
Oh, there we go. At level 3.
So that's 21
21 damage.
to the north.
To the north, correct.
Okay, still up. However, whoever hits it next, before the end of next turn, will have advantage. Anything else on Mir's turn? He still has movement.
He does have movement. Can I use my spirit weapon's bonus attack on it? Or do I have to use that as a...
The bonus is only after you've made a successful melee attack.
Got it. So he is going to go ahead and just move kind of closer to Thurin and block that side of the wall.
Okay.
And that is it.
The goblin here is literally going to fuck off.
Like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Seeing his commander go down, he failed his intelligence check, so he's leaving. As he moves north, he's going to roll a dex save and fail with the 6 and destroy himself with the spike trap by moving one of the rocks that was there. Too many things. Let me move that, move that, move that. And
if you need to move the cloud, I know where it's at. I can move it back.
Kahir, your turn. As you hear a splat to the north as a goblin kills himself on the spike traps that Traherne had disarmed before.
That's kind of funny. He's gonna run up to these hobgoblins, and because they're not on fire, he's gonna get right up in their face and scream as he drives his glaive into the one directly to his right.
Roll me one attack first. These things are not very strong, so if you kill it, you can continue your strike across. 15 is a hit, I believe. I don't have their character sheets up, but I'm assuming it's a hit.
For
that one's
damage.
dead. Continuing your strike around.
Yep, and for the second attack, it's going to go to the guy to the north.
25 is a hit as well.
That's
Just enough to
damage.
kill this one as well. Both of these hobgoblins go down as you cleave them in half. Anything else on your turn?
Yep, I'm going to take a 5-foot step onto this goblin's corpse and bonus action into the fire goblin to his northeast.
When you went on and off, I thought you were going to say a bonus action to teabag
it. Ooh.
A crit.
For 14 bludgeoning.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Whew.
Traherne, Thorin, and Kahir. Everyone make me dexterity saving throws.
I have advantage because I see the explosion coming.
Traherne, you are just successful. You're taking half damage. Everyone is successful. Everyone takes 10 fire damage instead of 20.
Ooh.
So that is Traherne, Thorin, and Kahir. Kahir, you take half of that.
All right, so half my damage is split because Mirror's ability absorbs half of the damage. So I take 5 damage each.
Yep,
Yeah.
just make sure you maintain that.
Yep.
Zardo is dead. Valance, you're back up. Top of the order again. Why aren't these fire goblins in the turn order?
Good question.
Good question.
I'm not complaining.
Don't question it.
They were
I
roaming
mean-
about. Maybe they couldn't find you guys.
They don't see us. They don't see us.
The smoke and the fog is thick.
The lion's not in it either, but
Oh, we said the lion's not. I mean, it's up to you if you want to put it in.
We did have it in the turn order because it wasn't an actual character last session. That's why.
Yeah.
There, now it's in.
ooh. Did you roll it? Oh.
I added it. You need to roll the initiative for it.
Oh, okay. Boop. Nice even initiative roll. I'm going to move up here. Boop. Just past Mirror. And I am going to use my channel divinity.
Wait, how did you get there? Where were you before?
I was right here.
There's a goblin
Yes.
right there.
So you're moving past this fire goblin,
Yeah.
and into the hole. Okay, I'm gonna move Mirror over Thorin, but he's next to you just because I want to be able to see where Valance
Alright.
is. So you're gonna take an attack opportunity from this fire goblin.
Okay.
With a 7, I'm assuming is a miss.
That's both of those are a miss.
All right, what are you doing?
I'm using my Conqueror's Presence. I just want to keep calling it Conqueror's Hockey. I know it's not, but it totally is.
Technically, is.
So this guy, and I don't. Oh,
This one dead.
I can't. Yeah, those are the only ones I can get. So those ones are going to have to roll. They have to beat a 13.
2 fails and a make. What happens
right.
when they fail?
They become absolutely frightened. So basically, I move into this place, and I unleash. You can feel the presence, like this oppressive presence, come out around me. And the goblins themselves, they feel this pressure like on them, and fear of God comes into them. And yeah, that's it.
Cool. You can definitely tell the one to the north and the one directly south of you were affected by this, but the one next to Thorin is still chasing Orpheus at the moment.
Oh my god.
Anything else on your turn, Balance?
That's it. They all have disadvantage too, which is great.
Get away from me.
They have disadvantage against you.
No, they have disadvantage. Period. As long as they're in my line of sight.
Okay. Thorin, you're up.
All right. So Thurin is kind of out of magic, so he's going to be sticking with cantrips for a minute. He's going to be looking directly at the fire goblin to my southeast, the one that was just feared by Balance, and he's going to go ahead and do another frostbolt directly towards him.
You will have to
Or ray
have
of
line of
frost.
sight. This is a
Oh,
straight line.
Wow. All right, then he will be going to the one directly to south of him. Spells. Ray of Frost. So it's going to be a 24.
That's a hit.
And the damage is 8.
Okay. Same thing like before. You pierce the other shoulder on this one, or you pierce the shoulder on this one. Same thing. It reacts. Doesn't like it. You definitely dealt damage. Anything else in your turn?
That is the end of his turn.
The fire goblin is chasing Orpheus.
Get away from me! Now!
It
Yeah.
fails. Crit fails its first attack. And
Doesn't he get
kills
attack of
itself.
opportunity when he enters the space?
Oh no. Oh, I don't have
You
that.
take 8 fire damage, Orpheus. Roll me a dex save, though. See if you take less than that. As it cuts its own throat, attempting to swipe at you.
Oh my god.
Take 10
jeez.
fire damage.
I'm down again.
Down again.
I hate these goblins!
Orpheus, roll me a death saving throw. First of this campaign. That's a fail. 2 more fails and you're dead.
Yes.
Mirror, you're up.
All right, so Mir is going to go ahead and... I guess I'll go back into, because I'm technically on top of Valen, so I'm going to go into here and go back up like 5 feet. This way I'm able to hit that fire goblin. I'm going to go ahead and do my fist attack on him.
It has advantage. First is a hit with advantage. And it's only on the first attack.
Mm-hmm.
Second is a miss.
All right. So the
damage for the first one.
Damage for the first is 11.
Okay.
Oh, and the start of the turn, Mir also healed 10 health, so he's back up to full.
Okay.
And that is his turn.
This goblin is dead. Kahir, your turn.
Oh boy, let's see.
Kahir, you also see Orpheus spitting up blood as you're leaving.
He wasn't supposed to go up there. I don't know what the fuck was going on. He is going to come down 25 feet to here.
Wait, that's why
And is it a bonus action or action to force feed?
It is an action. It would be a bonus action if you were picking up or taking a vial or something off of him, but to use it is a full action.
All right, he's gonna take his action to force feed his potion of healing to Orpheus.
Okay. Is this a normal healing potion?
Yeah.
Okay. Orpheus, roll me, or do you want to roll it, Zeph, or does Orpheus roll it?
I'll roll it. 7.
7. So, Orpheus, you again wake back up. 7 HP as you taste healing potion dripping down your face, and Kahir hovered over you.
thank you.
You say anything back to him, Kahir?
I'm like coughing.
Yeah, he's just gonna look at him down on the floor and go, "Stop falling over."
It's not my fault.
Anything else
He's going
on
to
your
move his
turns
last
up?
15 there, and my rage is going to drop.
Okay. Wraith, your mount takes action. What would you like it to do?
I am going to have it go up towards me.
It will take an attack of opportunity unless it's on the left side of the wall.
Yeah, that was the plan. Was the side because she's outside, but she
And you
sees me
cannot.
at the end.
Yeah, you cannot occupy a space that's already occupied, so you'll have to go either next to Traherne or to the north of Traherne.
Yeah, I can move upwards to 50 with her.
Okay.
I was just making sure that I didn't like overdo it, you know.
Yep.
But she just wanted to move up to guard me.
Okay. The goblins to the north are going to start coming downwards. And back up to the top of the order.
All right.
Looks like you guys are kind of boxed in here.
Yep.
Balance, your turn.
I'm gonna step here, and then I'm going to attack the goblin to the south.
Go for it.
Nope.
2 misses. Third is a hit.
3
3
damage.
bludgeoning.
Then I'm gonna move back up here.
Okay.
Oh,
Thorin,
wait.
you're up. Nope, go ahead.
Never mind. I was like, never mind. I rolled just bad in general. I thought advantage. Yeah, never mind.
Thorin,
All right. So
you have a bunch of
Thurin-
fire goblins moving down.
Yep. So Thurin is gonna go ahead and move further south, away from Mirror. Not sure if that's a good choice or not, but I'm gonna move down here, so I'm like kind of supporting Kahir and blocking Orpheus with Thurin. And I'm gonna look to the north at the fire goblins and cast my. You know what? I haven't tried my radiance attacks on them yet, so let me go ahead and do that. So he's gonna take his sword and channel Sacred Flame directly to the east fire goblin. That one.
Sacred flame.
For radiant damage.
It is effective. You see this thing kind of react to your radiant damage. I'm assuming you're choosing radiant, not fire.
Yeah, radiant. Yep.
Effective. You definitely see this thing try and get out of the way, but let's see if it's successful in getting out of the way. I'm assuming 12 is a fail. You have DC 14.
Save is 14.
So it fails and takes 13
13.
points of damage. Anything else on your turn?
And then I'm going to take an additional 10 feet down to Orpheus. That's the last of my movement. And I will use my bonus action to go ahead and use Healing Word. Last of my level 1 spell slots. So it's 4 plus 3, so he takes 7.
Thank you.
You receive 7 HP. Orpheus, again, you're still prone from Kahira tossing some healing potion down your throat. But at least you're getting some more HPs. This is the reason why clerics are very important in parties. Anything else in your turn, Thorin?
And that is it for my turn.
Traherne, you're up. Our other healer who hasn't healed.
Exactly. All right, I'm gonna call lightning.
Our backup healer.
I'm gonna call lightning between the 2 fire golems on the left.
Goblins, yep. Deck saves.
Yeah.
16 and a 21, which are 2 makes, but they're going to take half damage of a crit 23, double crit. You roll 2 10s in there. So half of 23, we'll say 11.
Okay.
And this is the first time this one's getting hit. Okay. Anything else on your turn? You still have movement and possible bonus action.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna move down here. Actually, next to Kahir. That's it.
Okay. Orpheus, you are currently prone on the floor.
I will get up, and then I have 20 feet movement. I'm going to move. Wait, can I stand right there?
Yeah, the water is treadable. You can walk through it. Again, this was the end of the river, kind of. If you look to your south, you'll see that the river kind of ends. So this is very, very like just up to your ankles kind of water.
Okay. And then I will use Psychic Blast. So I guess it's gonna be
It's a 30-foot cone in front of you.
right. So like this, right?
Cones, the range of a cone is its max length, so 30 feet from him in a cone shape extending out.
So it's gonna be like
Yeah, you could hit both of those if you're
yeah, so
trying to
gonna-
angle it so you're
it's
not
gonna
hitting
be
Traherne.
like this, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna hit both of them, and
You need to make dex saves. Roll me the damage.
so it's level 3. So is that
Yeah,
5?
it starts at level 3.
So 5d8.
Do you have Psionic Blast in your attacks?
Oh yeah, that's right. I actually do. Oh, it's also got pushback.
Yes, that's what the dex saves are for. Each creature must make a dex save. On a failed save, the target takes 5d8 and is pushed. On a successful save,
15.
half. Okay. 2 dex saves. Fail and fail.
Bye, Felicia.
So let's see. Neela is not going to take damage as this thing is pushed back and explodes. This one is going to be pushed back how long? How far?
20 feet.
1, 2, 3, 4. And takes
Water.
how much? 21.
And also prone, right?
It is pushed back and knocked prone. Yes.
Basically, what you see, like, just started screaming like a bat. You know,
Kind of like Stranger Things, where she
Yeah.
starts screaming.
Like a banshee?
and your,
yeah, like
your nose starts bleeding.
yeah, but but you guys don't hear it. Like it's like in that frequency
Oh, like
that you only hear
hypersonic,
like
yeah.
sonic sound. But then like yeah, so basically I just open my mouth and started screaming, like make some noise, but you guys don't hear it. But this happened. You see these got pushed back.
Traherne, Kahir, and Thorin, you hear a slight fart come out of Orpheus as he's screaming. Anything else in your turn?
That'll be
You still have.
No.
Okay.
All right, who brought Millie Bobby Brown?
Right.
Mir.
All right, so Mira's just gonna go ahead and keep on whacking that fire goblin is next to. So let me fist it up, and
Fisted.
there's the
Fisted.
first is an 8.
Fail. That's a miss.
Yeah.
Give me a hit on the second one. Nope.
Another miss. All right,
This thing is
that
dancing around Mir.
That is his turn.
Kahir, you're up.
Well, that is kind of. No, I guess it's okay.
Traherne looks to Kahir. Do your stabbity stab thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. The fire one that died it exploded, right?
It exploded, but it got pushed back first before it exploded.
Oh, okay.
So
So it
Okay.
didn't hit Neela.
Okay.
But it didn't hit the other fire golem, the explosion.
10 feet. So yeah, I would have hit this one. What damage was it? Did I roll it? I didn't. 10.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right. So for his first attack, it's going to go to the prone one. I think a 13's a miss.
13's a miss. 18's a
18.
hit.
That'll be 13 blood slashing.
14 fire damage back at you as you disable this one. Knock its head off. Slice its head off. Do whatever you want to do to it to
I
kill
guess I'll
it.
take 14, so I'll take 7.
You are not raging at the moment, sir.
You're right. I am not raging at the moment.
Ooh.
I forgot that fell off. All right. I'll take the
Womp
full
womp.
14.
And the 17 was just a hit. It makes it, breaks it, by the way.
It's still an 18 because he's prone. I have advantage.
True. Very true.
And I'm always reckless, so I'm advantage regardless.
Yep. And you failed your deck save, so you take the full 14.
And I guess I'll use my bonus action to rage again.
Okay.
Oh, I
Bounce.
grabbed the wrong fucking one. Sorry. I grabbed the wrong T.
Okay.
You get the
Well,
unsweet tea?
Neela's turn. If you want Neela to do anything. You could hop on Neela's back if you like.
Yeah, I was debating that.
Like you could have Neela come up behind and like kind of prone down so you can hop up on it. And then you can do your movement on your turn and such.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring her right here, and she's gonna like come up behind me and scoop me up onto her
Okay.
back. I'm just gonna pull her off the map for now.
Okay, so your movement now becomes 40 instead of, what is it, 30 something?
It becomes 50.
50. Okay.
Which one of these deletes the character?
I think you just hit delete.
You
Just
just hit
hit
the delete
delete.
button.
Bye, Felicia.
Cool. This
But no,
one's
I grabbed a
dead.
peach tea and I meant to grab a Caddyshack.
This one's dead.
He's dead.
Kahir, the fire goblin to your north, is going to get in melee range with you. Come to your backside and begin swiping at you.
Miss.
The fire goblin inside the camp figures out what the fuck is going on, sees a big metal dude, runs in towards the big metal dude, and begins clawing at its own neck. It's instantly going to hit itself. An attempt to commit suicide is unsuccessful.
What?
Which fire goblin's doing what now?
The bottom fire goblin's
Kamikaze.
trying to
We got
explode itself, kamikaze
We
style.
got kamikaze goblins.
This one.
Oh, the one that was on the right?
Yeah.
hmm
I'm very confused right now. Oh, I just get what he's
It
doing. It's like, what just happened?
But it failed.
Yeah, I don't think the other two are in the rotation, are they?
Yeah, I'm putting it in.
Uh,
I don't know why these all didn't go in my turn order. Probably beneficial for you guys.
Yeah.
what?
I mean, you can let him go first.
Something
if
like
you
that.
want.
Oh no,
Oh, yeah,
no,
this
you
one-
don't let
this
him go
one's gonna-
first. What's
This
wrong
one's
with
going
you?
to attempt to. This one attempts to move forward, but is afraid of Valence
Mhm.
and is going to run into the wall and attempt to scurry up it. However, the wall becomes ignited with fire.
Why we don't play
Throw
with
some
fire,
fire
kids.
on there. Back to the top of the order. Valence, you're up.
All right. I'm
You
gonna.
now have some extra movement as you're mounted.
Yep. I'm only taking a step, and I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack. Ooh.
Ooh.
An attack.
Ooh.
And attack.
First one's a hit and a crit.
All right. 11, 12, plus 9, so 21 damage.
Just enough. However, this thing explodes.
Oh no.
Make a deck save.
Dex save.
That's a fail. You take 12 fire damage.
I'm going to use my number.
What was your
16.
number? To make the save?
For the
So
deck save.
You're going to take 6 fire damage instead.
All right. I don't want to get myself too messed up, man.
Thorin, you're up. I'm going to start
Think of it
bleeding
as,
some of these fire
Yeah,
goblins.
think of those pretty bandages that are under there.
No.
So Mir seeing that fire goblin that's trying to like kamikaze style attack him, and like completely stone face emotion because he's a construct, just is gonna start wailing at him with his fists.
No.
11's a miss.
And a 14.
14 is a miss.
Okay then.
This thing is pretty agile as you're trying to swing down with this big thing.
I can see that.
I don't believe it was Mir's turn, though. It was your actual turn.
It was Thurin's freaking turn.
But we'll skip Mir
Womp.
on his turn.
Yep. LOL. Alright, whatever. Oh, that's the end of Mir's turn.
I remember my first time
doesn't do
D&D.
anything.
Just going
Right?
First.
This is what happens when you have so many pets.
Yeah. Thurin's turn. The only goblin that he can see is the one that's next to here. So he's gonna go ahead and I have way too many papers open. Is gonna go ahead and do his radiant fire, sacred flame.
Roll me a perception check. I told you guys about this last session, but I'm going to remind you as you are rolling your perception.
15.
You see another stone face to your north. Again, indicating that leading south is the direction that you guys want to go. And the dex save is a fail. It will take 11 radiant damage.
11 radiant.
Still up, but doesn't like it.
And that is his turn.
Traherne, you're up.
I am going to zap the goblin on the wall.
You're going to attempt to. Go for it. That's a fail, and it explodes onto the wall. This wall gets deleted. I'm not going to delete it, but that wall to the north is no longer there, as this fire golem explodes with a crackle of lightning. Anything else in your turn, Traherne?
Nope.
Orpheus, who has cheated death twice, it is your turn.
I'm gonna ask.
Thanks to Kahir and Thorin, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Kahir. Are you doing okay over there? And then I will cast Eldritch Blast.
Kahir gives you a thumbs up as he's swinging at this thing.
Are you okay?
That's
I'm
a
gonna
hit.
explode this thing right in your face.
Give me a second beam.
Does it kill it though? Not yet.
It doesn't.
Okay. Wow.
Second one is a miss.
So do 10 damage.
Okay. Anything else in your turn? You still have movement.
No. I'm not moving anywhere.
Mir had already gone. This goblin is dead. Kahir, your turn.
With his thumbs up, he's going to regrip his glaive and smack the goblin in the face.
Go for it. If you get hit once, you can kill it. That's a hit.
Oh.
However, it explodes. You are now raging, so you're going to take half, make a dex save. You're going to take half of a half. So that was 10. Let's take 5. You take 5 fire damage. Anything else on your turn?
He yells with glee, "Who's next?"
All right.
I'm not done. He rushes in next to Mir, and he bonus actions blunts the fire goblin that ran up and thought he could claw himself.
Go for it. 15 is a miss. The last remaining fire golem. What is this? Okay, there we go. Is again going to attempt to scratch his throat out. And does so successfully.
Bad time to run in.
Right?
Mir, Kahir, and Valance roll me dexterity saving throws as this one explodes. That's a
Valance?
make.
Oh, dang, that's really great.
That's a make, and that's a fail. Valance, you take 14 fire. Kahir, you take half of half. So that's 7, rounded down to 3. And Mir takes half, which is 7.
Right.
However, that is the end of combat. You guys were successful in this goblin camp, which you guys thought you'd stroll in and kick the shit out of these things. Not today, boys. We had our first downed character. And as you
Who
guys
also had to make it the first ever death saving throw.
Happy to be the
first death
first.
saving throw.
And the first fail.
And the first fail. However, you guys are successful. We're going to take our first break of the night. So I'll give you guys 5 minutes to use the restroom, grab a drink, grab some popcorn, and I'll see you guys back in 5 minutes.
Hey, how'd you know it's gonna get?
5.
We're back.
Yep.
All right, welcome back, guys. Again, you were successful in defeating the goblins led by Zardo Firesong. Zardo does lay dead on the floor inside this encampment, but you guys are out of danger at the moment. Some of the parts of this wall is on fire, but it seems like it's kind of going out on its own. Didn't seem like it was a very strong fire that was on these bamboo walls, and bamboo kind of seems okay. Doesn't look like it's going to be in any danger of falling over or anything like that.
So this one got exploded.
No, the one to the north was exploded.
Okay, because there was one explode next to this one too.
I'll just put a column of fire there. All right.
I'm just gonna make my way over here.
Yep.
I'm gonna poke the corpse a little bit with my spear, make sure it's dead.
Roll me a investigation check on the body. And Kahir, roll me an investigation check on the chest. Valence, it doesn't seem like anything on Zardo is noteworthy other than his wand. Here, you kick the chest. It sounds like there's gold inside.
Try to open it.
Yeah, it's unlocked. You can open it. Here you find... Let's find out. 221 gold inside the chest.
Nice.
Valence. I'll put in the chat what Zardo's wand is.
Which
It's called Fire Club. It is a one-handed club. Deals 1d4 bludgeoning damage. And d4 of fire damage. Magical weapon.
Oh. Can we tie this to the end of Kahir's weapon?
Right.
So is that a wand or is that a club?
It is a fire club. Seems like he was using it as his arcane focus, though.
Oh.
One-handed club.
All right, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna look it over a little bit. But so, anyone actually could put use to this?
Oh, can I try?
You could sell it.
Oh, can I try?
Well, you already have your dagger, right?
No. Can I try?
I don't know. The last time we let you try things, it turned really badly.
Well,
By the way,
What's
Orpheus,
the-
you are fucked up. By the way, like you are alive. You were dead. You are alive. You were dead, and you're alive again.
What's the worst that happens? We all die.
He could touch his book.
You're also surrounded by an encampment made out of wood that has some pieces of it on fire.
All right. I reluctantly hand it over to Orpheus. I'm like, try it out. Tell me what you think.
I want to use it to hit the body to see what happened.
Oh my god.
You hit it. It makes a thud, and a little spark comes out of it, and the body begins to go on fire.
Oh, this is so cool. Here you go.
However, you
Again.
are not proficient with it. It seems awkward the way you're swinging it.
Yeah.
You're not
so-
proficient with clubs.
Yeah, that's why. Here you go.
It's very awkward the way he hit it, Valence. If you're watching him as he was striking, doesn't look like Orpheus has much practice with
yeah.
with baseball
He,
bats.
he looks like a toddler with a baseball bat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty
He just
much.
goes like this and smacks it.
It comes around, smacks him in the back of the head.
He kind of holds it backwards, and it looks weird.
Yeah, but I did the Arcana check to see if is there any like a symbol on where Zardo stand. Any
No,
rune
but the
anything?
club itself has the same symbol you saw on the tree.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Right.
fancy.
So pretty much you can tell now that symbol was Zardo's symbol to signify to any goblins around that his camp was to the south.
Okay.
You can pretty much discern that at this moment.
Does
Look
Traherne
over
see
at
anything underneath the like pedestal where Zara was standing? Is there anything underneath?
No, this again looks a pretty shitty camp, but is enclosed in all four sides. Although some of the sides are blown out or have some fire going through them. Yeah.
I yell over to Kira. I'm like, you find anything nice?
Just some jinglies.
I think you've met
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm
Well,
gonna
Make
come
that was
nice
one
for
heck
when
of
we
a
get back
fight.
to town.
What?
I'm gonna come over to Kahir and I'm gonna hand him the potion. I was like, "Here you go. Thanks for saving me earlier." So I handed him a potion.
And we were running story.
You're welcome.
So I handed you a potion, by the way. So
Yep. So
Yeah.
make sure Orpheus you -1 and Kihir you +1.
Yep.
You hand him a regular normal healing potion.
I only
Or
have the
greater.
regular one. I only have the regular one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the only person that has the bigger potions right now.
Yeah.
GM
much
to
is-
players.
How much do the potions
The
go
healer should probably give greaters to the group that doesn't or isn't able to heal themselves, and vice versa. Maybe you have the lessers.
50 gold.
Just
Right.
a GM to player safety check kind of thing. You can always also pick up healing potions off of your comrades if they're downed. Again, it is a bonus action to take something from someone, but it is a full action to use an item.
It's
So
2d4
normal
plus- yeah.
healing potion is 2d4 plus 2. You should be able to roll a healing potion, though. I think I added it to everyone's character sheets.
Mm-hmm.
A greater healing is 4d4 plus 4.
Drink it. I get that. And I just,
I mean,
Mm.
you guys can talk it out. I know a lot of you are fucked up.
I would like to rest.
Unfortunately, we can't benefit for another 8 hours minimum because we just woke up 45 minutes ago.
No, you guys traveled about a half day south. The sun was just rising. You guys woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning, fought those
Crocodile.
alligators, and then continued down south about a half day's travel. So the sun was rising. It's now pretty much risen. It's about 9 a.m.
I mean, if we wanna take a break here, I can make the tent again. And then we can rest in there to be safe. If you
We could definitely take a breather and kind of rest for about an hour or so before we continue our trek. But I don't think it's going to do us any good to take a full night's rest.
Yeah, I think I need to take a rest as well because I'm still hurt.
I
I'm
press my
completely
hands
spent.
against, I press my hands against my chest and pull them out as necrotic energy pulls out into my hands, and I just full heal myself. I look like nothing happened to me.
Okay, so
Theron looks over at Orpheus and goes, "Well, I can use a rest because I am completely spent. I don't think I can cast a single other thing. However, how big of a tent can you make? Because now that mirror's a big size over here, will it even fit?"
ooh,
You can stand guard outside.
Yeah, you can make them look like a statue.
Yep. True.
what I can do though, so I do have this trick that I can set some tripwire around the camp, to if somebody set up, I can do the alarm for us, and then we can rest inside the tent and then just mirror on the outside. Would that work?
Well, Theron looks around. He goes, "Can we refortify some of these bamboo just to give us extra security?"
The smell of burnt goblin, as this thing is still on fire, fills the air. Smells really bad.
Mm. Okay. I would like to cast prestidigitation to put out the fire. I can do that, right?
Does that actually work? I mean, there's water.
I can
You can
put
You
put
out
know,
water
fire.
on.
he could do it every 6 seconds. He can do 1 cubic foot of the fire gone,
Yeah.
Okay.
but
So
it's
you can
not going to
attempt
take the.
to douse it out if you like, Orpheus. It's on Zardo at the moment. There's also some fire on the walls, and
Yeah.
there's
So
a large fire with the collapsed wall to the north.
yeah. So it just take me 2 minutes to take out all the fire.
Probably would be faster just to maybe grab some of that water and start throwing it. But yeah, you can take about like
Okay.
maybe a couple minutes to run around and try and put out all these fires.
Well, you guys want to put a fire? I will start making the camp right now.
So Thurin grabs a bucket and it starts going around dousing
Alright,
the
so
walls with water.
I'm gonna do the ritual.
As
Hiding
the
hut.
sun is rising and you're doing your ritual and everything's going on, the fog around the area kind of lifts. That wall is gone, so I'm removing the wall.
I'm gonna go check out the north where the goblins were, the ones that came down towards us.
Okay. I think Thorin already investigated, but yeah, you guys can all look around. Valence, again, you find another stone head. The same one that Thorin found before, kind of indicating that the path down south where the river ends is basically the way to go. It seems to be following the path.
All
Off in the
right.
distance, about maybe 60 feet from you, Valence, as far as you can see, you can kind of make out a glinter of maybe another rock, possibly another stone head, kind of leading you guys into a clearing where
Okay.
there's not as much forestry.
I turn back to the rest of the group. I come back in through the front. Hey, I think it might be better if we continue south just a little. It looks like we have more vantage points to see anybody coming at us or anything like that. If we want to take a rest down there, I'd prefer getting away from this fucking smell.
Yeah, smell pretty bad.
I mean, I'm fine with that. But also inside the hut, it doesn't smell anything because I can control it. But I'm down.
Kahir, give me
Take
a
that.
perception check for the east side of the road. There is a fork here. You said you were investigating more north, to where the goblins were coming from. You can't quite tell if there's possibly another encampment. You do see like a couple of like flickers of a flame, possibly, but pretty far off, maybe 100 feet down. Possibly another encampment or goblin fortress. You're not too sure.
Oh my god.
Hey guys,
Usually, when there's one goblin, there's more, but you're not really from this world, so you wouldn't know that.
someone
Oh,
from
now that
here,
sounds
one of you
like
pointy
some,
ears want to come look
Kentucky shit.
this way. I think me sees a flicker of something.
Perception checks for you guys
I will
that
do
are.
perception. 16.
Definitely another flicker of a flame, possibly high up, meaning like how you see these flames here.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly another goblin encampment, maybe about 100 feet to the east. Again, just from this world, Traherne, Thorin, when there's one goblin encampment, there's probably more than one.
So I'm gonna turn to Kahir and
Gotcha,
look at everyone
Zeph.
else and go, "Hey guys, I think that's another goblin encampment down there. So if we want to move to get further away from them, I think that'd be the best decision we can make."
Kahir gives you a thumbs up and runs over to a tree to the north and begins to untie his pants and
um,
squats down for a moment.
Okay, I think we should listen to Valence and just go down south.
Anybody got any toilet paper? We hear from the north.
I don't think
That's
I
okay. Me use cloth. It's okay. You hear from Kier as he's using the restroom at the moment.
hear him.
So you guys are deciding to continue down south.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll leave you
I would
here,
like to.
Orpheus. If everyone is deciding to go south, just line up next to Orpheus. Let's give Zeph 5 minutes to use the restroom. So we'll take another quick 5-minute break. But go ahead.
I was gonna say before we go down, Theron's gonna look at everyone and go, "Hey guys, our stones, right? They're red, purple, and blue, right?
Yeah.
Has anyone thought of why they are those colors?" And Theron looks at the fire, the three little lights of fire that are on the walls of the goblin camp that we are just exiting. And he's going to go ahead and hold his amulet in his hand and speak some words into the amulet. And using thaumaturge, you're going to see him change the color. The first one, the very top, is going to turn into a bright red color. And then about 6 seconds later, he's going to change the middle one into a purple color and the bottom one to a blue color. He's going to look at the group and go, normally if something is of one body before this, like the crystals, shouldn't they really be of the same color, or is there a reason why they are three separate colors? And then he's going to rejoin with the group.
Maybe the big crystal have three color.
Are you guys taking out the crystals to inspect them and kind of
I don't
look at
have
them
one.
over?
The red one is in Kahir hand.
Kahir has the red one.
Yeah, he's currently crapping in the forest.
He's
For
using
those
the
of you that do
crystals
have a
for
crystal and you
nightlight.
take it out to look at it very quickly, again, the colors do shift and change. However, there is predominant colors. So, for example, I think you had either I think you had the purple one, right? The one matching your cloak.
Yep.
It does shift and change colors, but usually the purple is the one that stays on the most. For Valence, who's holding the blue one, same thing. It does shift colors, changes to red, purple, green, blue, yellow, but mostly stays blue. Specifically, when you guys are closing rifts, they will stay that particular color when you're connecting them to the rift. Again, you were told that these crystals were part of one full crystal. However, the knowledge that you guys have been given, these are the final or the three pieces that you need. Not sure if there's a puzzle there or anything like that, but yeah.
What if we attempted to put them all three together?
Well, you guys are aware that in order for you guys to slip between the worlds, you do have to kind of connect them somehow, whether it be through each other or each person holding a crystal. That's part of your cantrip, your ritual slip between worlds. So yes, combining them together is the overall goal.
I wonder. When we slip between worlds, do we end up at the same geological location on the other continent?
But also before that, we only need 2 crystal. What happens if you put 3 crystal and do the spell?
Yeah, we haven't tested that yet.
When you guys held the crystals
not.
together, did they look like they were complete, or did it look like there was a lot of fragments missing?
I don't think we've ever tried holding all three together.
Because they could represent like a color spectrum, right? So maybe if we were able to find all the different colors of the spectrum of a rainbow, we might be able to complete it if they all
Well,
represent.
There's only
Those
3 crystal though.
you
Right.
said
That's
there's
why I'm
only
asking
3.
if there's more pieces.
Oh, if there's like fragments.
You
But
guys,
if you hold them together and they look like they fit together, then we must have all the pieces.
I've
Yeah.
been wondering for a while, but you know how the crystal you can close the rift, but now that we have 3 pieces, what if we can open the rift?
Oh,
Hmm.
we hadn't thought about that.
Like us actually decide where we want to go instead of just somewhere random.
Yeah, or even like open the rift to the plane where those uh monster or whatever came through. If we ever decide to take it to them.
Give you guys some information very quickly. As you guys are talking about this, you were told that the rifts are a bad thing. So the opening of rifts is signifying the tear between the different worlds, the 2 worlds that you guys are both from, and they're violent tears, which is the reason why, or from what you've been told, the breaking of the crystal plus the Prince of Pain ripping these threads of fabric and time and space is causing the 2 worlds to collide. So to open rifts is probably not a good idea, but with the cantrip that you guys know, Slip Between Worlds, you're able to safely do so without opening up more of these violent rifts, or shadow rifts as they're being referred to.
Okay.
However, now that you have the 3rd and final piece, depending on if you guys slip to another world, we'll get to that when you guys try and see what happens if you guys want to intentionally go somewhere now that you have all 3 pieces. Before, you only had 2, and you were kind of forced to go somewhere.
Hmm.
Oh,
Well, do we want to try moving on? Were we going to wait for Zeph or before we moved
Yeah,
on?
we're gonna take another early break
Okay.
and see if he is feeling better.
I sent him a really gross meme from South Park.
All
And
right,
now
so
I feel like
another
What if
5.
what if we strap the 3 crystals to Kahir and watch them slip somewhere?
no, no. If we do that, hold on. If we do that, this is what's going to happen.
No, what you do is you strap the 3 crystals to Orpheus's book.
There you go. Get rid
This will
of
be
it.
what happens. I posted it in ye old party chat.
We'll take another 5 to 10 minute break as we'll wait for here to come back.
Oh my god.
All right. Welcome back. Zeph is back. NPC here to use the restroom to the north here. He's now coming back to the group as the group was discussing the crystals and trying to put some pieces of the puzzle back together and trying to understand. Thorin made some thaumaturge of the images of the 3 different colors of the crystals, trying to decipher if that means anything. However, I did give you guys some information that the crystals do shift and change colors, but these are the more predominant colors per crystal piece. Kahir holding the red, Thorin holding the purple, and Valance holding the blue crystal. You guys are talking about flipping and opening rifts and trying to understand a little bit further what it means when you have these crystals and how you guys are able to do this. There's a lot of unanswered questions. However, once again, Thorin, do me a favor. Read me what's on the stone head that's sitting to your left on the map.
All right. Let me open up my handout for that.
Yeah, you should have it as a handout under
Stonehead
chapter
message. 5. So since I can read the celestial writing, it says, Ye who thou art seek divine rooms of knowledge, south into the clearing, yet not as far as Sylvain Subtorum. Records and history preserved by keepers and angels. Intruders and unworthy beware. Thou face unyielding Titan. Fall the stoneheads. The largest face shields the entryway. And again, do we have to prove ourselves worthy to this unyielding Titan? Is there going to be another fight that we have to do before we can gain entry?
Maybe it'd be like Genie and we have to prove worth.
If that's the case, do we
Balance,
want to...
Balance. Let me see crystal piece.
Okay.
Can we, guys? Sorry. Can we walk down south? Do this while we rest? Because
hold on.
Okay.
Me has idea first.
Okay.
Kahir
I
reaches
pull
in and
my
takes out
crystal out and just...
his crystal piece, and then he looks at Valence's crystal piece, and he kind of looks at the 3 lights that Thurin made, and he goes, if you put the red light and the blue light together, kind of look like purple, right? So maybe if I put me piece and Valence piece together first, maybe it become one piece. And so he tries to fit it on and connect it.
You got to become the king of the pirates. Sorry.
The way that it's slit on each side of these 2 crystals kind of looks like they would fit together, and possibly the purple being on top to form one entire crystal. However, again, without the knowledge, aka rooms of knowledge, you're not too sure exactly how to mend this crystal back together or create a new crystal or whatever your task is at the moment.
Okay, so
but it does seem like they were one piece in total. Yes,
but it doesn't self heal by reconnecting them in the order per se.
No, but again, it does look like it does go together, kind of like a jigsaw puzzle.
Hearn quickly wraps his rope around it and ties it in a knot. There, together.
I'll hand
very obviously
crystal piece back.
In your hand.
Okay,
you guys
go
ready?
south.
We go south? Let's go south.
Yeah, let's go south.
Huh? Yeah, I'm ready. I totally wasn't DC'd for the entire conversation.
You didn't miss anything.
You have your crystal piece back.
Okay, cool.
Perception and survival checks, as you guys are attempting to find a safe spot to rest at the moment, I believe.
Yeah. Boop.
Dude.
Oh! I
I
killed the perception, and Kahir killed the survival.
Very easily, you guys can see kind of a little alcove to the west. You also see all the stone heads leading down south. It looks like almost like a straight path. Maybe about 30 minutes from the camp, you guys find a little alcove, kind of like a hill that comes over and then another hill underneath it, where you guys can kind of put the tiny hut and be kind of obscured. Also have maybe a little bit of shadow or canopy, so that the sun is not beating directly down on you guys. And also kind of close you in a little bit. If you guys want to stop there and take a rest, you can. We can fast forward and do your long rest or short rest, depending on what you guys want to do.
Well, considering we keep encountering battles around the Stonehenge type stuff, I think we should probably recover for a bigger fight.
And you guys can absolutely see, this is a huge clearing. Like, you could see everything around you 360, including the camp about a half hour back. You know that direction quite well if anything's coming from there. Nothing to forage, though, by the way, Thorin. Just a quick heads up
Alright.
if you were thinking of foraging or anything at the moment. This is just a straight up plains. Like clearing, grass, and that's it.
I do have the ability. I've only crafted one out of those 3 potion limits you gave me with the materials I had before. You said I think
it's technically a new day.
One today, yeah. So I'll go ahead and craft another one.
And don't forget, I gave you the recipe for the greater healing, which is double the material, and you get 1 greater healing potion.
That's true. I could do that. So, well, you said
and you used.
I used
so
one out of
I
3,
gave
so
you,
that'll take both out. It'll be 3.
It'll take both
then.
of them. You'll get yes.
And make 1 greater. Okay, so I'll do that.
I think we said use forage enough for how many potions? 3?
It was 3. And then I gave him my bag that had the to be able to make 3 more plus the recipe for the greater.
So you have technically 6 lesser or 3 greater ingredients. You want to write that down somewhere, Traherne?
Yeah,
if you're holding them now?
I had 3, but if it's 6, I'll just change it really quick. So
well, Durin just foraged for an extra 3, so yes.
Okay, all right. So then, yeah. So I had only created 1 lesser, so I'll create a greater right now. So that'll bring me up to 3 out of 6.
Okay. If you are crafting another one, you guys will be out of cherry jam, which you'll need to possibly pick up or maybe use a different flavoring. If you guys don't want to have that bitter taste of unflavored healing potion. Orpheus casts his tiny hut, so you guys can all enter and stay within.
I dim the light too, so it's not too bright inside.
Yeah,
on the way
kind of
down to the on the way down to the clearing, while I was kind of keeping an eye on things, I wanted to see if I could grab some limbs or larger trunks to shave down into some javelins and see if I could make a couple more javelins just to restock some temporary ones.
Sure.
I know I have the boomerang, but I'm only down to 1 javelin left. So
see. Let me go back to the previous map. So there was a huge tree trunk, also some broken pieces of bamboo. Do you have something for the spear tip?
Not on me. I would just do like either
like a crude
1 whole piece, like a crude one, or find rocks that I could secure with hemp rope.
Yeah. So you have enough possibly to make 3 javelins based on the previous map, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. The bamboo is kind of shitty, also too light possibly to have good range with. However, there is some like wood here. There's a log here and another log up here that you can probably forage some materials to try and shave down. And as you guys are taking a long rest, maybe create a couple of javelins. You will be proficient in this, so you'll have advantage with your survival check. You are a tribesman and a barbarian, and you're pretty used to making your own javelins, although you prefer ones that are expertly crafted with actual spear tips. You're also an expert hunter, so I'll give you advantage on your survival checks if you want to do 3 of them. That's a success. That's a success. And yeah, last one's a success too. So extra 3 javelins you can add. They are crude. They will break immediately on impact, regardless of hit. Unretrievable. One-time use javelins.
Unless somebody have mending.
Not for these. These are crudely made. Mending them will just basically revert them back to being trunks or whatever they are or made from.
Traherne asks, Kahir and Orpheus, how are you guys doing on potions? I have a extra one here if you guys need some.
Well,
Uh, Before you answer, I need you to roll me your herbalism kit if you're crafting one. There is a failure chance.
oh no.
What did we say the DC was for a greater? Did we say it?
We did not.
All right. Can we roll for it? Okay.
I'm trying to find the button. Hold on.
I think you
I
click
found
on
it.
herbalism kit.
Oh yeah.
Well, did we? Did you?
Do I roll it as which stat?
No, we didn't.
Which attribute?
Is that
Zeph, do you know?
It's intelligence.
Herbalism kit.
Usually it's based off of nature, so you're int.
Yeah,
Intelligence. That's a success. I rolled a 2, by the way.
Okay.
So you would have had to crit fail
Yeah.
in order to be unsuccessful on this one.
Yeah, either of you guys need a greater potion?
Well, I don't know if I need greater. But I have no potion left.
Okay. Well, what about you, Kahir?
CMs go.
Me just have the one regular potion that Orpheus gave me back after saving his life.
Okay. So I'm gonna actually hand Orpheus my greater potion, and I'm gonna hand one of my lesser potions to Kahir.
I'm going to step away for like 2 seconds if you guys want to
Mhm.
have a conversation or anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I reach over to Kahir, I hand him. I was like, I'm gonna give this one to Orpheus, but I have some extras, so here you go, and I hand you over a lesser potion.
And then
Oh.
I also look at both of you and I hand each of you a greater potion.
All right, I'm back.
Who?
Okay. So
So I handed Kahir and Orpheus a greater potion.
so you have 2 greater potions now,
Oh, so I have to add.
plus 1 minor.
Wait, what? So he doesn't have 2, he has 1, unless you handed him 2.
So
I'm handing him one and he's handing him one.
Yeah, we're both.
Okay.
And then Kahir's getting a greater and a lesser.
Okay. Yeah, make sure you guys maintain your own inventories. I am not responsible for that.
Okay.
Anything else besides Kahir? You added your spears. You got some potions. Orpheus, you did your potions. Your tiny hut. You guys are prepping to take a long rest. Does anyone have anything that they need to attune to?
I
Mr.
do.
Orpheus,
I do.
what are you attuning to?
I have that bracelet. Thank you.
Okay. So your gnomish wristwatch.
Yes.
Okay.
I've been using it, but without able to use the magic stuff in it. So.
Correct. You're able to tell time at the moment, and after this
But
long
that's
rest,
right.
you'll be able to improve your charm person.
Yep. And that's my last piece.
I don't think I had to attune to the weapon I got from.
It should say on there.
No.
Yeah, I think it was just we fixed it, I believe.
Weapons, as long as you're proficient and you understand its properties, that's what attuning is, right? So you're studying it, understanding it, allowing it to bind to your soul, to whatever your magical prowess is. In this case, it looks like the magics were either transformed or the knowledge was given to you by your friend, the Elder Gnome, before he left.
What did we decide in terms of shillelagh on it? Yes or no?
It works. It works.
Okay.
So you can add +2.
In the
Basically,
character
the
sheet,
2 hands
it's +2.
Instead of doing 2 hand, it's shillelagh. Did I give you 2 hand on it?
Right now it's set 1d8 +2.
Then that's what it is.
So is that with or without shillelagh?
Let's see. Quarterstaff. Quarterstaff is a D6 normally, so if it's a D8, then yes, it's with shillelagh.
Okay.
So you're good. I think I updated it last session. Everyone taking a long rest?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Orpheus.
Yes.
We discussed last time that your
I can heal now.
You're feeding. You do not, during the long rest, you do not feel the need to go out and hunt. It seems like your urges to feed on animals, creatures, beings, warm-blooded creatures, is no longer a flaw or hindrance to you. You do obtain your full max HP along with everyone else. Anyone who's lost HP, spell slots, is attuning to something, you guys will all get that now. And everyone gains a benefit of a long rest. Please remove 1 ration from your character sheets. You are also not interrupted during this long rest. Traherne, Spindle is back with you, is very upset with you for not calling on him while you were fighting the goblins. That was the one request it had from you, and you failed. It has taken note of that.
Okay.
He hates you now.
I completely forgot. So I remember talking about it now last episode, but I forgot.
Hey, what? Yeah.
The GM never forgets.
So it's
Oh,
8
crud.
hours.
Oh, well.
If it's 8 hours, my tiny hut disappear by itself.
Oh, well. I should have done something before we took a rest. Oh, well.
The
Womp
spell.
womp.
You could do that.
Yep, the spell.
Yeah, you can prep a spell.
All right. I had
Just-
1 level 3 spell slot left, so I will throw another spell in there. All right.
Just
Level 3.
announce what you're putting on him, or put it in his character sheet somewhere.
Just because I feel like this is how we are going to be going into. So yeah, I'll put in my character slot here.
Yeah, just write it somewhere.
Yeah, it's in my counter.
Okay.
And it's not gonna be that spell, it's gonna be that one.
All right. Benefits of long rest finish. As you guys awake, everyone roll me perception checks. Let's see if you guys can notice what's further south from you guys. Let's see how far you have to go.
8 for Thorin, 8 for August, and 17 for Johan.
Okay. And balance
Yes.
and Kahir to Kahir. Step away again. Perception checks as you guys awake from your long rest.
Yeah,
Balance,
perception.
make sure you max out your HP again and everything.
Yeah, I did that. I'm percepting. I'm not very perceptive.
Okay. Traherne, it seems like, again, these stone heads are proceeding south, continuing on in the clearing. Thorin and Traherne also roll me.
Oh, Zeph lost internet.
Okay.
Oh no.
Roll me
Man, he's having
survival.
a bad day.
Survival checks.
Who needs to roll? Everybody?
What about you two?
You and Thorin. Both of you guys can discern you're getting close to the border of. I'll bring you guys over to the map of Niflheim for a moment. You guys are getting close to what was described to you on the Stoneheads. Zooming in, you now will see the Great Stone Head on the map. If you zoom into about 250%, I'm going to move this over and move this over. This section here, kind of like a sandy area. As you guys can see, it's almost at the exact border of Sylvain Subtorum, is the path that's leading you downwards. Let me get your ruler so you can see. So you guys were about here, and you're moving down this way.
Right.
To what is described as the Great Stone Head, or the largest that shields the way. Let me move those things back. And I'll bring you guys back out to the map. Looks like we got Kahir back.
Yeah, that
Cool. Did we lose him again?
Halfway.
He's halfway back.
Nope. We lost him again.
Goodbye.
You are the weakest link.
Based on Thorin Traherne, based on your knowledge of these lands, about a full day travel will get you
Mhm.
into Sylvain Subtorum.
Alright.
3/4 of a day will get you to the border, and it seems like these stoneheads are heading towards the border,
Alright.
which is again a huge opening clearing. And then there is somewhat of a desert that separates between the free villages of Neef and Sylvain Subtorum. Smallish kind of desert, but still a desert.
Alright.
So continuing south with the stoneheads.
Yep, continuing south.
I follow.
Okay, again, it is a pretty long travel. You guys will be taking small breaks in between to rest up, take maybe a moment to drink your water. Again, it is straight up a clearing. There is nothing around for miles.
So it's 5 o'clock right now, right? At night.
Don't try and confuse me. Hang on. So it was what time before? It was 9 a.m.
Yeah. 8
And
hours.
then you guys traveled a half hour down, so it was 9:30. Stopped, took a long rest, and now you're traveling again.
So it's 5:30 right now. Okay.
And it takes about 3/4 of a day to get about to the area where Thorin and Traherne would say, hey, we're getting close to the border. The Stoneheads told us not to go past the border into Sylvain Septorum. So,
Oh,
3/4 of a
so-
day.
So we're like morning again.
It is pretty much, let's see, 9:30. It would be about maybe, I don't know, 10 o'clock at night. Maybe 9:30 at night when you guys arrive in a specific spot. If the sun is about to set, it's not fully set yet. I don't want to go to the next map without Kahir, though. You guys want to take another
Fair.
5-minute break?
Yeah, that's okay.
Yep.
Cool. Take another 5. roll too high on survival, then we'll wait for Kihir because you guys will find the largest stone head. If you fail the survival, you guys will miss it, and Kihir won't miss much because there'll be something else that happens.
Survival, you said?
Not but survival, but wait.
Survival.
Everyone roll me survival checks.
Oh my! Oh, God damn it! Natural
right.
one.
Everyone failed, so I'm going to bring you guys onto a map. You guys have gone too far.
Wow, of course.
We don't like we're in Kansas anymore.
Oh wait, whoa, there's
Oh my gosh.
whoa, God.
Is this Tatooine?
I'm going to bring you guys here.
Zeph is in chat. Kahir rolls a 20.
Wait,
He's in stream chat.
wait. His name is Jigo Star.
What?
You guys
No.
approach again. You feel the sand, the plains shift from a very grassy plains to a very dry and desert-like. As you guys begin trekking through this desert, Traherne and Thorin, this kind of seems a little off. Seems like you guys maybe went too far south. You haven't seen a stonehead in quite a while. As you continue down just a little bit further, you see the figure of a gnome. A dwarf.
Giggle out.
Jigo Stout.
This is what he looks like.
Hiya.
Lord.
Oh, customers this far south. He begins to head towards you guys to meet Pats with you.
You run a business out here in the middle of nowhere?
Well, see, I'm on my way to Sylvain Septorum. The name's Jigglestout. I'm a merchant, traveling merchant.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Wait, we are not in Sylvain Satorum?
Well, we're on the
We're
border
here
of
towards
Sylvain
it.
Septorum.
Oh, okay.
Well, we must. I looked back to the group. I was like, maybe we must have walked too far.
Well, where are you headed? Sylvain Septorum's continuing south. But this desert's hot. You gotta take a rest every now and then before you dehydrate and pass out. You ever see a dwarf pass out?
Yes,
Yeah.
but he usually was an alcoholic involved.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I've only encountered one dwarf. I can't say that.
This man must not know dwarves. We don't pass out from alcohol. We're the stoutiest of the stouts.
Likely story.
Huh.
So you're heading up north? Do you have any wares?
No, I'm heading south to Sylvain Sotorin. Of course I have wares. Come to my camp. You guys must be tired trekking through all this sand.
Wouldn't be the first desert I've walked through.
He takes off his pack from his back, puts it on the ground, and if you guys have the handout still out, you could see how big this pack is. He taps it once with his club that he has on his back, and it opens up to a huge stall,
Was that a...
which you see behind him.
Oh, hi, Zeph.
Anything and everything you can think of. Even glass from, and give me a second. I have glass jars from Rockalika Mines, the rock gnomes. These glass jars are, first of all, extremely rare. Second of all, you can hold the coldest items or the hottest items in these glass jars, including lava. He pulls out a jar, and it looks like it has some lava in it.
I
It's
see.
still hot.
50 gold pieces each. And yes, it will keep it hot or cold, whatever you put in it.
I lower my head into my hand. I'm like, goddamn coffee.
How much is it?
50 gold pieces a jar.
What else you got?
Well worth it. Indestructible glasses as well, by the way. These rock gnomes from the Rockalika Mines, they know their stuff.
What's he a rock now?
He looks to the very obvious elves. Is he dumb? Is he hit? Has he been hit in the head?
We ask that question all the time.
Yeah.
We're still figuring that.
He
one
doesn't.
out.
He doesn't get out much.
This is my first time going out.
So, I'm curious. What other goods do you have with you?
He leans over to you, Traherne.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't your kind kill the deformed or the dumb ones?
This one's mutually beneficial to keep alive.
He is an elf, right?
think he
Something. Yeah,
plays in one.
an elf of sorts.
Anyway, these glass jars are one of my specialties. The only trader that will go to the Rockalika Mines and then throughout the lands of Niflheim to sell them. Very, very, very rare. I very highly suggest you at least buy one if
Why two?
if you're able to.
Mhm.
2, my guy. He rummages through his satchel, pulls out 2. To test them, he actually takes a large rock that's next to him, like almost looks like something that he would use to grind like materials, curved into a bowl, and slams it into it. It pings off and lands into your hands.
I pull my spear out. I'm like, can I really test it?
Go for it. They are indestructible.
All right, so I pull it up. It's kind of like in a sword position. It's not fully extended, and I just slash down at it.
Pings right off.
All right.
Told you,
so I'll take 2.
Those rock gnomes, they know what they're doing. Minus 100 gold.
I just did.
So, is that all you're selling out here?
Well,
In
no,
the
I
middle of
sell
nowhere?
all sorts of things. But a lot of these wares have already been purchased. I'm just traveling south to Sylvain Septorum to deliver. You're all welcome to rest here, or are you lost? What would you be? Are you traveling south to Sylvain Septorum? Where are you looking to go? Vahir very obviously speaks up. We looking for big rockhead.
I think Zep's
He-
actually here.
Is he?
Yeah. He said he's selling
he hasn't
Yetis. He said he's selling Yetis.
Big rockhead. Well, I think you guys have gone too far south. There is a very large stone head back up north, about maybe a half hour, 45 minutes travel.
I guess we're gonna have to head back north.
Yeah. I agree.
Be careful. There is basilisks out in these deserts. If you are heading back north, I don't know how you didn't run into a couple already.
Any
Luck,
tips
I'm
on,
sure.
Any tips on how to deal with them?
Yeah, you cut them up real good or try and run away from them. They're quite vicious. You don't want to run into one. They do like to hide out in these grassy areas. There's not a lot of them, so they usually hide out in there and approach when crows or something comes by to gobble them up. He's referring to like these little grassy areas that are spread out throughout the desert.
Okay.
So steer clear from those, and you should be fine.
All right. Well, thank you.
Look at all these people so close to him.
All right, guys. Should we head back out? I think we overshot the walk a little bit.
I believe we did. I tucked the 2 glasses away in a satchel.
Young knight, appreciate your business. You're ever in my hometown, quite a ways north at Astelgard. I have some family of traders up there as well.
All right.
Valence, roll me a history check. Do you
History.
remember the guy's name from from the Great Forest? The other dwarf that you met, the weapon shop owner?
Not
Oh,
off the
I
top
have
of my
it.
head.
Its name is wait, Arcadia shop. It's just the last name.
If you're ever in Astelgard, my brother Tracy runs a couple of shops up in Astelgard.
Oh, okay. I've not had a single item that I've purchased from a dwarf that's served me wrong yet. So we'll see how this goes.
Speak with Tracy. Tracy Arcadia.
Arcadia.
Yes, my brother. My name's Jigglestout Arcadia.
Your name
You
Chico
fuck.
Stout.
What
I'm
is he laughing
sorry.
at? Does he want to fight?
No,
Jigglestout
no.
is a very, very prestigious name.
Yeah, right. Chico Stout.
Does,
I'm sorry.
does your money jiggle jiggle?
It's faux.
Lower my head into my hand again.
Doran, you're quite familiar that any first name ending in stout is usually royalty with
Mhm.
gnomes or with dwarves.
All right.
So like long stout, jiggle stout, anything ending in stout for a first name usually indicates that they're from a royal bloodline within the dwarves.
All right.
Ooh.
So
Well,
are you
These two are looking for a fight, huh?
They do that sometimes.
Youngins.
no. We actually met an Arcadia before we got here.
Well, where are you coming from? Us
Oh,
Arcadia is spread throughout the land selling our wares. We have some of the best wares in the world.
well, we've got from the Gnome City.
Ah, you met my brother Jack.
That's what his name. He never told his
Jack
name.
Stout. Jack Stout, the weapons merchant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
so what's up with all this stout in your name? What does that mean?
Well, Tracy's real name is Tracer Stout,
Stout as in the drink?
but we call him Tracy because he's a son of a bitch.
Yeah, we were told to say something to him if we ever saw him.
That he was
Yeah,
a son
he's
of
a
a
son
bitch.
of a bitch.
Yeah.
He's my half brother. He's literally a son of a bitch.
Fair enough. Well, I suppose we should make our way north then.
Well, if you don't find what you're looking for, I'll be here for another day or so before I make the remaining travel down to Sylvian Septorum. Seek me out if you need any wares or you want to come hang out, and I'll be down here for another day or so.
All right.
You guys run out of
You,
food or rations or need any supplies.
Do you enjoy battle?
Are you not an elf?
I am.
I'm a
Elf.
dwarf. Of course I enjoy battle.
You want to join us?
No. I'm afraid I've retired my axe a long time ago.
There's never a better time to come out of retirement.
It beats laying around this hot desert.
Depends on what you're paying. If you're paying more than what Sylvain Septorum is paying for these wares.
Nope, I'm mostly broke now. Never mind. I turn around and start walking away.
Should we tell them about the loot?
Or the
He begins-
incredible
He
ale
begins
that's over
packing
there.
up his stall again into his backpack, throws it back onto his back, sits back down, sips on some of his soup that he was cooking.
Soup.
Soup.
All right.
Possibly basilisk soup.
Well, if we run into some basilisks, we'll bring it back so you can make us some of that soup.
You could have some. I've made plenty. Probably more than I can have. Roll me a d20, Traherne, to see how it smells. And also, you're a vegetarian. You're not going to like this soup.
So I'm going to bring it to him.
Keep reminding him. By the way, you're a vegetarian. Druid.
It smells pretty good, even though you're a vegetarian. Yeah. a vegan. Smells pretty good. Definitely edible.
Damn, now you're vegan.
Hey, this Jiggle says he has some soup if you guys want some, but it has bean in it, so can't eat it.
I'm all right for now.
Freshly caught young basilisk. Caught myself. Killed a young bastard in actually where we're sitting now. Probably shouldn't stay here, but it's the only place that has at least a little bit of shade.
Well, if we ever run into you again as we're lost, if we overshoot it again and find you, might check your store out again.
Always. Pleasure doing business with you. Enjoy the rest of your evening, boys.
Have a good one. I'm still walking. I'm just kind of like,
You're
meh.
heading back north.
Yep.
Again, survival checks as you guys head back north.
Survive.
Let me know if you're going anywhere other than north. Balance, you're not too sure where north is now. You're kind of turned around. Thorin, you're pretty sure north is in the direction that you guys are going. Same thing with Traherne. You guys can successfully retrace your steps. And give me perception checks now, because you guys are retracing your steps. Orpheus, you are totally lost from this world. You have no idea what's up and down.
I don't know
Thorin, you can see the largest stone head now. You definitely overshot it. Maybe about half hour, not even 20 minutes travel, you'll get to it.
Hey guys, I think it's over there, about like 30 minutes away.
Nice.
And I'm going to move you guys from the north to the south on this map. She'll be coming from the south. And I'm going to bring you onto a map. However, I definitely want Kahir here for this portion.
Okay.
I'm here in voice.
He is here. He's just not on the stream on the video camera.
Okay. All right. Bring you guys onto the map.
Because I want to jiggle. It falls.
Oh, that stone head is
La
huge.
la.
No, my money certainly jingles now.
Chico.
Zeph, you have the stream open? Is that what you're watching?
I was, but it's not doing well, so I'm on my Discord app and Roll20 app on my phone.
Okay. So I'll give you guys a quick, brief description. You guys see literally a clearing, a couple of rocks surrounding in the area with a huge stone face. Definitely the stone face that was depicted on the little stone heads. You see another little stone head to the right of it, indicating that, yes, this is possibly the largest that quote-unquote shields the way. Other than that, nothing else around you guys. Literally a huge clearing.
All right. So
You guys are on a map right now, so you guys can freely move.
I'm going to start heading towards it, but I'm going to do a perception check to see if I see anything. Nope.
Okay.
I'm rolling
Even
bad.
with an 8, again, it's literally just an open field, open plains.
Is there any trap? I roll 15.
I'm gonna investigate that stone when I get up to it.
Same.
So
All right, I'm going to give you guys a handout. As you guys approach, there is celestial writing all around it. Most notably, it says Rooms of Knowledge. However, on its left eye, the right eye is solid. The left eye seems like it's missing its eyeball. And inside, there are some inscriptions in Celestial. Thorin, Traherne, whoever reads Celestial.
Worthy
Yep.
keepers must bring the key. For
Thorin.
proven angels, the door shall part. Who settest ring or face the unyielding Titan.
Lucidus.
Lucidus' ring.
Kahir, roll me a history check.
Are you reading that in common, right?
No. Yeah, I'm reading
In
it
Celestial,
out
but he's
common.
reading out to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm reading it. I'm reading it in Celestial, but out loud in common.
DC
Okay.
was 2, by the way. Kahir for this. Kahir is the only one that would know what Lucidus or Lucidus's, or the name Lucidus would ring out to. Kahir, Lucidus, you're aware that there is a temple of a prophet named Lucidus in Terra. Your tribespeople, when you're traveling to Rose Garden Kingdom, passes through and pays homage to Lucidus's tomb. On the map, I'll bring you guys over to it very quickly.
When you come to my home.
Yes,
That's right.
And
Every year I go visit your home.
Just north of Fjorn, when you're traveling through Dust Valley to get to Rose Garden Kingdom, there is a tomb called the Tomb of Lucidus, the prophet. That name, Lucidus, rings a bell to you, Kahir, as Valence was reading out the celestial writing on the left eye of the Stonehead.
Hey, me know that name. Me been to that guy's tomb, but it not here. It back on Terra.
What?
That's weird.
Yeah, me family, we go and visit the temples, and every year on our way to Rose Garden Kingdom, we stop by his tomb on Terra.
See. Why would it be there and this is here? Are we more connect? Are the two worlds more connected than we thought?
Orpheus, do you read
especially
Celestial?
since
Sorry, good.
must be since we also have texts from Loki. His books are on Terra too.
Fair.
Well,
does it mean by Lucidus ring? Have you ever heard of that?
I'm assuming Lucidus. Okay, here, Lucidus is a temple. Does that mean Lucidus is like a goddess of some sort, or an angel?
Yeah, do you remember anything about the tomb?
Because the only things that I've deduced so far that our worlds are truly connected to, both you and I worship the same god. So maybe the angels and that we are supposed to be, that gain entry to this, Lucidus is one of those angels that might have gained entry if she is an angel.
Lucidus, you would know here is or at least you're told that is a prophet for Asta and Charlotte. Asta and Charlotte being the male and female versions of the higher deities. You're told was a prophet and died very, very, very long time ago. His tomb is a place of worship now. It is sealed. No one enters the tomb, but people will come and kind of go there to go on like a pilgrimage and pay homage to the gods. By go ahead. Yep.
Can I remember any stories or tales of his ring? Like that
No.
being a focal point for it?
No, you just know that his tomb is in Dust Vale, which is north of Fjorn, which is the south part of the Rose Garden Kingdom side of the hemisphere on Terra. You know what the tomb is, and you're aware that he was a prophet, and his tomb is there. Most likely, his body is there.
Okay,
possibly,
so I'll relay that. I'll relay to the to answer to me guess. The best way to put it is he was kind of priestly. We call him prophets. He was a prophet to Asta and Charlotte. So that makes sense, especially since you and me we follow Charlotte's teachings. His tomb is sealed and no one has access to it, but they kind of like how people were doing at the statue in the temple and just kind of coming and putting trinkets and offerings at the statue. People do that on Terra too. From what we remember, is his body is there, so maybe his body still have ring.
Then
but
perhaps
that would mean we have
visit
to
that
split.
tomb.
Yeah, and maybe we could get help from me people too. Maybe me people know more too.
By the way, the tomb is a huge pyramid, and Kahir, just thinking back, usually pyramids will hold the belongings of that particular prophet or very, very high, really guarded person. Their belongings will probably be buried with them.
It's possible the church in my homeland would have a very good understanding as well.
Yeah,
Guys,
and
Orpheus, roll me a investigation check as you're circling around this stone head, probably feeling everything, because that's what Orpheus does.
yeah.
Let me touch it.
um. Oh my god.
Inside of the left eye seems to be possibly a mechanism or something that you can push in.
Guys,
Yes.
I look at Valence, and then look back, look at Valence, and look back. You see my hand, finger push in, and then I push it.
Do you really?
Any
Why?
No, I'm just kidding.
No, you did. You just said you pushed it.
You just said you did it.
No, that's a freaking
Here
thing.
we go.
Let me know if you're actually pushing it or
No,
not.
I was
Just,
gonna say, I was gonna say, guys, remember what we talked about the 3 crystal? Maybe now's the time to try it to see that let us go wherever we want to.
We could focus if we focus on a location, perhaps we can utilize it to teleport directly there.
That was your
Hmm.
theory, yes.
Well, what's the worst that happens? We just appear in a random location and have no idea where we are or how to get
well,
back.
Well,
me
we've done
do
it
know
twice
where
already. Go ahead.
me do know where the temple is. So if me think real hard and hurt brain, we might be able to get real close.
If he focuses on it and we channel our focus into Kahir, it's entirely possible.
But also there is a button in here that I can push.
Don't push the button. Did you not read?
You and pushing things have never gone a right
Well-
way. Do not
Okay.
push it.
Well,
I'm just-
before we decide what we want to do with that, we were brought here to fix the stones, right? I take the stone out of my pocket and I just walk the stone up to the statue. I just kind of hold it next to it to see if there's any response whatsoever.
How do you do so? Do you bring it up? Do you touch it? Do you put it in the eye? What do you do with
Like
it?
I take it and I place it directly onto the stone at first.
There is a reaction. The runes and everything that was written in Celestial light up, and the right eye lights up, and everyone hears a booming voice. In Celestial, the booming voice says, "Who thou shalt enter."
Is that the Guardian guys?
We are the guardians of the crystals.
Unworthy keepers.
The stone says that worthy keepers must bring the key. For proven angels, the door shall part. Are any of you angels?
No, but didn't that pretty goddess lady say something about you, or who said something about you?
Angel,
Or
state
was it
thy
Orpheus?
name.
What?
So I'm all right. My name is Valens Caligus Dragoon. Don't kill
You
me.
are not an worthy angel. Entry shall not be granted.
Okay.
As the sentence finishes,
I'd like taking a
this
half
is
step back.
where we're going to end our today's session. Everyone needs to roll me dexterity saving throws.
Oh my
As
god.
the floor below the stone head collapses, and the stone head rises from the ground as a extremely large titan begins to ascend.
I should have pushed the button, guys. Oh my god. So I'm on the shoulder.
That is a big titan.
And on that note, I say we touch the crystal together.
Wait,
And
how
channel
long
for 10 minutes. Quick, cast your hut.
Wait, I can cast the shadows.
Wow, that was actually some baller dexterity rolls that we just had.
I have 12. What are you talking about?
I got a 19. We had 2. Yeah, well, said everyone else, not just because you did it badly. We had an 18, a 19, and 2 20s.
What are you doing, Danger? What
And
are
we
those?
all-
But I can't see the rolls. I can only do one.
Oh dear lord, I'm glad we rested.
Orpheus, you take 24. And Orpheus, you are on the top of this giant unyielding titan. You are about 80 feet in the air.
Oh, Jesus.
Valence, you take 19 bludgeoning. Thorin, you take 18 bludgeoning. And Orpheus,
Say 24, right?
yeah. Am I missing? Oh, I'm missing Kahir. Oh no, Kahir rolled it. Who am I missing? I'm missing.
Her and
1, 2,
Kahir
3,
both got
4,
perfect
5.
20s,
Yeah.
and I got a 19.
So, yeah. So anyone that crit won't take damage and will be successful. Crit was the save, by the way. Yeah, I rolled too many. So Valence, you took 24. Thorin, you took 19, and Orpheus, you took 18.
Wait, my number changed. I took 19 before.
Whichever it was before, I apologize. I'm a little bit
Alright.
confused here.
I was like, I already subtracted my HPs.
So I took 24, yeah?
Yeah.
And everyone roll me initiative, and this is going to be the last action that we take as we end today's session. Make sure you click on your character token, please.
So just to be clear, the crystal triggered without me touching it. Is that right?
I rolled a 19 on my initiative, but I didn't have my thing clicked. That's sad.
That's alright, Mir rolled a fucking 0.
Mer.
I fixed it, Valence.
Thank you.
Oh dear lord.
Oh
Fine.
boy.
I'll add you in here.
Thank you.
Oh, I had to have my kitty out to actually roll it properly, but
So Valence, you are pushed back here. Your kitty is next to you. Roll me a dexterity save for Mir as well.
Dex save.
And Mir should be at full health, so I'm going to update his health.
Well, he took, when Thurin took damage, it split at 50-50.
Yeah, but he regains 10 HP
Every beginning of his turn.
Yeah, so he took the last bit of damage, which was 21. So I'm going to minus 21 from that. Traherne, you're here. Kahir, you're here. Orpheus, you're on top of his shoulder, about here. And you're holding on. You do have spider climb, so you're able to hold on for dear life at the moment. But this thing is fucking huge.
80 feet?
And when I say huge, this thing is ginormous.
We can see that on
Biggest
the
thing
map.
you guys have ever seen move. It is quite slow, but it's looking down at you guys. Both eyes lit up in that celestial blue glow that you guys have seen on the runes. And he says, once again, unworthy keepers, unproven angels, no entry. You will be destroyed. And it booms out. And when we return next week, Balance, you'll be at the top of the order. However, this is something quite menacing.
Maybe run.
And I'll see
He
you
should
guys
be
next
slow.
week. Thank you all for playing.